Hey guys, this is Anthony Romrell, and in this video we're going to work on the passing positions. So I've already started the passing position on frame 7. You can see I started on frame 1 and frame 13. Now we're going to frame 7, and I'm going to push this foot back. I'll just zero it out. That's the easiest way to do it. And then we're going to straighten up the body. So the body is just going to be completely straight. So we'll zero it out. This leg's going to be at its highest point. We're going to shift the weight of the entire character over that foot. Okay, so we're going to move it over in this passing position until the head is directly over the foot. So if we go to the front view, it probably helps if I just zero out all the values here. Take this control, put it so that is over the head. So that is going to be at 0.8. Okay, and then this foot is going to come forward. I also put the arms really high. You're going to have to read the book to decide how you want to do the arms. There's all sorts of ways to do it. I'm just showing you some mechanics. You're going to want to focus on page 136 to 166 of the Animator Survival Kit to give yourself some ideas of what you'd like to do. So we're going to push this foot up and rotate it. Okay, and then bring this forward so the knee is about halfway. So let's work on some numbers here. So we're going to make this a 0.2. We're going to make this a -2. We're going to make this a 0.4. And we're going to make this a even 100. Maybe let's go back just a little bit more. Let's go 120. Okay, hit key. Right, so now we have straight legs. Let's put this down just a little bit. Okay, just on the tip of our toes. And so the head's over the foot. I didn't key this one, so I forgot. Let's just zero out this key. Right, if you forget, you got to go back, right, if you move between them. And then you just got to look at them. So you need to hit your period key and your comma key. It's not doing it. Well, that's because I have to have something selected with keys on it. So just forward, reverse. And so, I've got this wrong. I did this wrong. So this foot's coming forward and this arm's coming forward at the same time on this pass, right? So I've got it wrong. This arm needs to be the opposite way. So it was here. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be fully reversed on frame 7, right? Maybe all the way back. Let's go to the side view. So this will be 60 degrees, and then this other side's going to be reversed completely. 60 degrees. Right? It's easy to do that. So here we go. So now this arm is traveling back, which means I've got my initial pose wrong. This should be going the opposite way. So here on the contacts, this should be passing. So I'm going to put a bend on this, right? We're going to bend this at, let's do -45. Okay. And let's have this hand reversing the opposite way. So however we had it, I think it was at 40. We'll do -40. Okay. So that's coming back the opposite way. And then this is going the opposite way. I had this one wrong too. right? This is why it just takes a minute. That's why I'm not going to go back and do frame 25 right now, because I'm just dealing with frame 1. Okay, so we'll just say 40 and 15. Yep, 40 and 15 reversed. And then this is going to be at 7 degrees. Like it's breaking just a little bit. It's not quite straight. It's dragging. If you guys remember that with our previous animation. Okay, so what's going on is this is going from here to 7 reversed. So, and I'm going to say that at 7, this is straight, because this will be so the arms will do the exact opposite of, so the contacts are here and passing is here on the legs, but the arms are going to be the opposite. The legs are going to do their contact or extreme. So this arm's going to be at 0, that wrist still dragging. And this one here is going to be at 0, that wrist still dragging. In fact, let's make the wrist drag just a bit more to 60. Let's make this wrist drag a little bit more at negative 60. Okay. And it looks wild. It looks weird, but it'll work. And then this one's going to get a negative 15 degrees. I know it's too mechanical. It's too mechanical to set this up, but you know, I think you'll get it. This one's going to be positive 15 at this stage. Okay, so here's what we've got on this breakdown, right? So 1, 7, and then 13 is wrong, right? 13 needs to be the opposite of 1 now. So I got to go to 13 and reverse 1, right? So whatever these values are, I need to go back to 13. So you know what I'm going to do? Well, I'm just going to do my best to fix it. So at 1, that is 30 and 70, and 13 needs to be negative 30. Okay. And this one went all the way back. So this is partially forward. This is going to have the bend on it. So 7 degrees reversed. And then this one is going to be the opposite, 30 degrees. Right, it's dragging forward as this one is dragging back. So this one is going to come back 30 degrees. And dragging it the opposite, negative 7. And this wrist is dragging the opposite, negative 40. Okay, so that's the new pose on 13. Now, got something we've got to fix here. So on frame 1, that is 10 degrees. On frame 13, that is negative 10 degrees. That's going to work. Okay, and on frame 1, the hips are rotated negative 3, on 13, positive 3. So that works. Okay, and then we're gonna look through it. Hit that period key, select something with keys on it. Otherwise you can't see it. Then hit that period and go between 1, 7, 13. Right? So here's 1. This is dragging more, going backward. So 13's not doing that. 13 needs to be dragging. So which way from 7 to 13? 7. 1, 13. Oh yeah, see, it's not opposite enough. See, 1's forward, 13 is also forward. It should be back. All right. Okay, so this should be 30. I guess I just didn't hit a key. 30. And this wrist should be bent quite a bit, right? So we'll just key that and look on frame 1. Frame 1, 13. Actually, it's coming forward again to 13, so this needs to be dragging. This needs to be negative 7 degrees. 7 degrees. Okay, this one should be reversed. So from 1, it's back. 13, it's all the way forward. So negative 30. And it is back, it's going. So right here, okay, on 1, see this elbow is bent at 45 degrees. This needs to be bent on 13 at 45 degrees, right? Negative 45. Yep, there we go. And on 1, this is 40 and 15. This one needs to be here, 40 and 15, which it is. Okay, good. Whew. This is tough, right? To do this whole thing. So you're going to want to start early and read that book and just jump in. So in the next video, we'll have resolved the passes and the contacts, and we'll start working on the breakdowns.